What is going on, YouTube fam bam? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing great out there. Man, it has been, I say this every video because I honestly don't do this super often. It's been a minute since I uploaded a video. Hopefully you guys can hear me minus all this wind. Let me get behind this tree, might help some. Hope everybody's doing good. Today, classic fall fishing. I got it all tied on. I got the soft plastic jerk bait, the hard jerk bait, the crankbait, lipless crankbait, swim bait, underspin. Got it all ready to go. We're at the home body of water. Got home field advantage today. Appreciate you guys coming along with me. Let's go see if we can catch them. All right guys, I figured I would spare you guys the wind. At least I'm gonna try to. I do know right here it kind of, there's a big grass flat that comes out off this point right over here, and then it comes out here and then it drops off back off into this way, into the channel that runs all the way up the opposite way here. So who knows? Let's get to fishing though. Ooh. That was either grass or a short strike. Felt good though. Just got a little crankbait on there. It's probably medium diving. I don't know, probably maybe 6 to 8 feet, somewhere around there. There we go. Fish number one, guys. Nothing crazy in size, but that is okay. See you later, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it. Did y'all see that? That was something big coming after my crankbait. Switch over to this jerk bait. Shallow diving jerk bait. It's a spinning jerk bait. I think maybe with a couple of these strikes I'm having over here, it'll be a little bit better, not go so deep. There we go. Yes. Another little bitty guy. Fish nonetheless. See you, buddy. Ooh. Oh, it's a fish. It's a fish. Little bitty fish. Dude, it's fat though. He's been munching. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. See you later, dude. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Threw that lipless crankbait over there probably 6 or 8 times and nothing, threw this crankbait out there and got hit. So there's a big hit. Wow. Oh, wow. Dang, that was a no-brainer. I would say he wanted it. Wow. Oh, nice. Had to do some surgery on this guy. I don't have my pliers, so we essentially got him in the gills, pushed the treble hook out the bottom, somehow got the top one through without tearing him up too much. He's not really even bleeding, which is nice. And then pulled the lure out the gills and cut the line, so he'll live to see another day. It's a nice fish, man. Oh yeah, there he goes. Very nice. He absolutely slammed it. I mean, I haven't been catching a ton of fish, so I was just kind of, you know, messing around with a pattern I knew could have some fish, and I made that cast 3 times and he absolutely destroyed it. All right guys, while we're fishing, we're gonna do today's verse of the video. It's John 14:6. Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." I think this is pretty important in today's culture, where it's kind of a you do what you want, and it'll all work out in the end. No one can tell you yes or no, or right, wrong, and different. Man, and Jesus was a countercultural guy, and he was honest with his people, and he said, hey, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So Jesus was very straightforward about that. He is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through him. That meaning you cannot get your way to God by working hard enough. You can't get there by being a good enough person, by going to church enough, praying enough, doing all the good things enough, man. He says, hey, you can only do this through me. And what I did on the cross is what he's referencing, meaning you put your faith in him and the work he did on the cross, and that is how that bridges gap between us and the Father. So be encouraged by that. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through him. And if you trust him, man, he will he'll open your eyes to see. So there you go. Finally. There's another guy on the lipless. See you, buddy. First cast. This is the kind of fish that'll get a hook in your hand if you're not careful. These itty bitty guys with these nasty trebles, man. Aggressive little guy, man. First cast. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. See ya. Okay, good start with the lipless. All right. Trending in the right direction, a little bit bigger. Jeez. See you, dude. Let's go. Curious, I know last time I was out here and I was graphing around, those fish were glued to the bottom. I ran into a couple of buddies of mine who fished the same body of water, and they were saying the same thing, but one was catching them on a jig, throwing up toward the bank, kind of up in shallower water. So I'm curious if, you know, I don't know, I think there are still some hanging out up shallow, so we'll have to, I have a jig tied on today, so I kind of have moving baits, and then I also have the slower. Here's one. That's a pretty good fish. Feels better, at least. Hadn't seen him yet. Oh yeah. You can't beat a bite on a good lipless crankbait though. If that's what they're wanting, I am gonna be out here all day. I was able to get some new pliers, so that's helpful. Okay, so 3 fish. We've gone up in size every time, so that's good. All right. Nice and easy. Yeah, that water's cold. All 3 of those fish, I mean, I'm obviously, as you can see, I'm casting straight to the bank and then just working it back toward me. I'm sure obviously it slopes out here into this deeper water. We're sitting at 8.5 feet. So I guess those fish are, at least 3 at least, were stationed up there in the shallows and waiting for something to come off that ledge. See, that's what I mean by those fish. I mean, they're hanging out at just those weed patches, not on the bottom, but I mean, they're at 8, 10, 12 feet of water. I mean, look at them. I'm still learning this electronics, and then it's fun and exciting to see them on the graph, but if you're not putting fish in the boat, it doesn't really do you much. So I'm still learning how to, when I see that on the screen, what's the next step, you know? Obviously, I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking that's why I have that drop shot, I have a jig tied on. See, there they are again, sitting on those grass patches, those stalks of weeds down there. Those may be smaller fish, I'm not sure. Stumpy fella. All right. It's a nice fish right there. Slam the crankbait. Nice, nice, nice. Good work, dude. Thank you. That one had a little bit of mass to it. Nice little chunk right there. That's what she ate right there, man. Little crankbait. That's just a testament, man, to how these bass can be very picky. It's easy. I mean, if you look at the back of my kayak and you see I got 6 rods and 6 tackle boxes, which I'm working on when I go out my kayak, you know, not to bring too much, but that's a perfect example, not of why you need a million things, but I've been sitting here for 10 minutes, probably 15, 20 minutes actually, now I think about it. And I threw the jerkbait over there, I threw the lipless crankbait over there. There were at least 10 to 15 casts I threw in that area before I threw this one. And I guess it's just, this got a little bit deeper, obviously, than the jerkbait. You guys saw that earlier. And it just is a testament, man, to those bass. They can be really picky. So that's part of the reason why gotta have an arsenal, you know? All right, everybody, that's gonna do it. Got me a nice 2.5 hours in today. Caught some fish, started small, which is par for the course, and then caught a couple fish that were, you know, respectable. 1.5 pounds, maybe a little bit touching 2 pounds. Couple good chunks in there. Caught them today on the lipless crankbait. I have so much confidence in that lipless crankbait, as you guys already know. Caught one on the jerkbait, which I'm not sure if my chesty GoPro got it. I think the GoPro 5 did get it. So caught one on the jerkbait, and then we got one on that crankbait. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the love, the support. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe if you feel the desire. We will see you next time.